I'm going to show you what you need to do in order to install SoftStart Well Pump. So the first step is you're going to take your wire it's going to be a 12 gauge wire that's running from the service panel, that is your circuit breaker panel, over to your submersible pump controller, as we've already shown you in the previous diagram how to locate where to put this. Now what we're attempting to do is get something that looks like this, and as you can see, we need to strip back the outer sheath about 3/4 of an inch, and we then need to strip these back about 1/4 of an inch or so. So now, one way that you can do this, if you're not used to it, is just mark it. I would say go ahead, get yourself a ruler, lay this up here, mark it off at about 3/4 of an inch. A little more than that is okay. Let's get that out of the way. Now, so this guy right here, we just take it like so, pull it down, and pop that off. See how slick that is? I think it's pretty cool. You can then peel off your white paper and get rid of, or your paper stock, get rid of that. Move this back a little bit like so, and go ahead and peel the paper off of your ground wire. You can use a little bit of nippers if you need to kind of get that loose. Just depends on the brand of your non-metallic Romex that you're using. There we go. Now what we want to do is come back about 1/4 of an inch and strip this back. Move this back a little bit, give this a little twist, and that insulation pops off. Same way on the black side. Give that a little twist, and that pops off. So we're in good shape there. Now, what we want to be able to do is we have to mount this, move these around a little bit so that they'll go in the holes easily. We're going to go ahead and start with this guy right here. This is the power con connector that feeds to the well pump itself. So we put our knurled locking nut on there. We pop this off, which is our little strain relief. And then these just come apart. You just push from here the barrel right through, just like that. Now we want to loosen these screws up a good bit. You could just use a regular number 2 screwdriver for this, because these are pretty big, but try not to have them fall out of the hole. Or if they do, have yourself a magnetic screwdriver. It just makes life a little easier. As you can see, there's a little mark in here that says L, and this one says N. It's really hard to see. And this over here in the middle is your ground. What I normally do is put a black mark on the black side. Now, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you got the black and the white reverse, because in reality, they're black and red. You can also see what I want to do is now we're going to have the black on this side, and the neutral ground needs to come up a little bit in the middle. Okay, so we need to bend these a little bit so they're parallel and spaced about like that. Now we take this guy, put the ground at the top, white on that side, black on that side, ground right here. It all pops in. Once you've got it popped in, go ahead, tighten down your screws. Now, once you've got them in, make sure everything's nice and snug. You slide this up, take it so turn it so it pops through like that. Once you've got that, slide your strain relief in, rotate it so it goes down pretty flush like that. Turn that down to that snug. Now you're done. The feed, and this is what comes from the output of SoftStart Well Pump, heading over to your actual well pump controller. Kind of get the idea? We're going to repeat the same thing over here. Same thing. We take this apart. We pop this out. This says it's lying on this side, so it's white there. It's your black wire here. and your ground wire here. Once you've got that installed, let's go ahead. Let's not forget to put this on. We've already prepped this one. Put that one on. Put that one on. Okay, so now we have the same trick. We've got our okay, that's pushed in snugly. Do the same thing. We go ahead and screw these down. Screw that down. And screw this one down. Okay, that looks good. This guy, we do the same thing. We just rotate it around so it pops through. Push this in. Rotate that on around until it seats in properly. There we go, like so. Run that up, snug that up. And you're ready to plug into your actual SoftStart unit itself. Remember, the blue side is the wire coming from the circuit breaker panel. The white side is the wire that's going over to your well pump. You cannot get those reversed. If you do, it'll destroy the unit. Okay, everybody got it? Not too bad. Practice a little bit if you like on your own, some Romex first, just to make sure you've got it all under control, but should go smoothly.